Hello, Actual Dracula here, and welcome to the very first episode of The Commission. The Commission consists of 7 individuals, all comic book collectors who love talking comics and sharing our comic finds. There is myself, Comic Ozzy, and the Comic Kingpins. FaceTime, Blakk Crown Comics, Mr. Key Issues, Comic Dude, and Hyper Combo Comics. So that's who the Commission is, but what is it we do? What is the show? Well, I'm glad that you asked. This is a monthly show where we will take a look at some of our favorite comic book acquisitions from the previous month. Each member of the Commission will show off 4 books, one from each of the following categories: favorite new read, favorite new cover, favorite back issue pickup, and favorite spec book. Also, the show will rotate between each of our channels every month, so make sure that you are subbed up to not only myself, but Comic Ozzy and the Comic Kingpins as well, so that you never miss an episode. Input is greatly appreciated, so leave a comment down below letting us know what you thought of this first episode. Perhaps if you're so inclined, let us know who you thought had the best picks in each of the categories. This seems like a deeply competitive bunch, so we gotta know who gets bragging rights for each show. I'm only kidding, but not really. Anyhow, a few of the Kingpins were absent from this first episode, but if you liked what you saw, make sure you check out next month's show, and hopefully we'll have a full roster in the building. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright, so favorite read for this month, for January. I did not read a lot of the books that I picked up this month. I didn't have time, and I was kind of catching up on older stuff anyways, as I pretty much almost always am reading books that are from months ago. So but there are like a few. Yeah, I mean, occasionally I'll pick something up and decide to read it right away. And in this case, one of the books I did that with was Rain #1 from Image Comics.
Yeah.
Written by Joe Hill. And I honestly didn't really know anything about this other than the concept sounded kind of cool. And but I read it and I was pleasantly surprised. It's a really the concept, for anyone who doesn't know, it's really simple. I mean, it's just it's about these 2 characters here whose names I've forgotten already, but basically they're about to move in together, and as one of them shows up, it just starts raining these like needles, these like shards from the sky, and it just kills everybody, anyone who is outside.
I'm gonna have to pick that up.
Yeah, and
I don't want to go outside.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? The dialogue was fantastic. It's obviously like a very human story. It's I mean, you have I should probably have looked up the characters' names beforehand, but that's okay. It's it what happens in it's fairly short read, but you know what happens in it was really engaging, and absolutely got me forward to reading the next issues, and I definitely will be.
Is this also a limited series, or?
I was just gonna ask that.
I don't know, actually. I have no idea if there's if it is limited, how many issues.
Cool.
But yeah, we'll definitely be picking up the next issue. Also,
Nice.
there is a character in here called Little Dracula, so
that's why you picked it up.
Did you know that? Did you know that beforehand, or?
I did not know that.
No.
But yeah, yeah, this was a great read.
Oh, nice.
Highly recommend it.
Excellent. Yeah, I saw that and I was interested to see what it was all about.
Cool. I picked it up. It is on my to read pile, but like, yeah,
it's the same thing. Like, I mean, there's just so much. Like when we're kind of getting organized to do this, like, there's a lot of stuff I wanted to read, but probably didn't get to. That probably was like really, truly amazing. But it's just the stuff that you do read. It's like the best of that. There's just so much, and it's really hard to like pick and choose what you're gonna. I don't know, like,
especially in a month's time, right? Like, you got new releases coming out every single week, right? Over a month, man. Like, that's 4 weeks of stuff.
Yeah.
So you only get to, in my opinion, at least the stuff I've read, definitely the stuff I've wanted to read first. So it's gonna be at the top of my list.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Buddy,
reading stuff
jump on
from
my pull
January
list.
2021 right now, so from a
I
year
need
ago,
some
trying
help
to
with
catch
that
up.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just goes that way. Like, I mean, but you know, it's at least we are reading the stuff, right?
Yeah,
That's
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Open your
Read
damn
our
books.
read your
They're
comics,
books.
people. Yeah.
Some books I read. I guess I'll go. This is I'm well into the series, and I was actually torn what I was gonna show today. There's two, and Drag knows there's two series that I'm really, really excited about. And the only reason that this one was because the also the art. So my pick is going to be Primordial,
Nice.
issue
Nice.
5. I guess it's at, and the art in it is stunning. Like that's for me, that's part of the story as well. I was going to pick What's the Furthest Place, but this is what kind of kicked it over is the incredible art in this series. Like Sorrentino's just like, he's killing it. Like, I don't know, he's just on
He's incredible.
he's on a
What
different
issue are they on
level.
again?
Pardon me?
What issue are they on now?
We're on
I got
5.
the first 2. Yeah, I
5.
got to catch up with it. So.
Yeah, there's only
I
one
haven't read
issue
this
left.
yet.
But this
Oh,
one,
shoot.
this definitely leaves you on a bit of a cliffhanger at the end.
Okay.
But the story's been really, really beautiful. Like, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, it's like spanning many decades. And it's involving, you know, a few different characters that you're really getting invested in, and also like I'm getting really invested with these animals. Like he's really developed, like Lemire's developing like these animals. Even though the dialogue between them is so brief, it's like I'm really like, I don't know. I want to see what's going to happen with them. So I know you like. Have you guys been reading this or?
No,
Like I said, I read the first 2 issues, man. They were pretty good. And just
Yeah.
because of things going on in life and budgets right now, I haven't been able to pick up the rest. But I'm definitely going to pick them up now. And same with Rain, like you said, Drac. They both sound pretty interesting. So
Yeah, I'm really.
Yeah, I had almost picked that book.
Okay.
Because that's been phenomenal, and yeah, like you said, Andrea Sorrentino, he's easily one of the best artists, one of my favorite artists working today, one of the best, most unique storytellers. His page layouts are like nobody else's.
They're stunning. Like the way, like even with the dialogue, it's just like it's
crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's seamless, but it just flows so well.
Mm-hmm.
That's what really swayed me to pick this over, again, another series I love is What's the Furthest Place, and it's like this past issue has also been really incredible. It's just 2 different approaches as well. What the Furthest Place is like, it's thrown you into this like mayhem, and you don't know what's the beginning or where it's kind of going, whereas you know this is set the stage for you. So I'm really interested to see what the final issue is going to hold. I hope it doesn't make me cry, but
Good luck with that.
right.
If it does, can we get it?
Image
Can we be
likes those
streaming
animals.
live?
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
no.
stream. I'll read it. I'll read issue 6 live.
Live.
Image seems to like
watch
those
Q cry.
those miniseries that are centered around the animals and stuff like that. You know, they
Yeah,
just killed it
man.
with Stray Dogs and now Primordial.
Yeah,
Good point. Yeah.
and what's that other one too? Not Animal Farm.
Animal
my God.
Castle.
Animal Castle. Yeah,
Yeah, Animal Castle.
it's
Yeah,
also great.
Which I haven't read.
It's really good. Yeah,
I refuse
So.
to pick up that second print.
People like talking animals, right?
yeah,
I mean,
Love it.
Disney was built on that. So.
right.
it's true. Yeah.
Not wrong. Yeah.
Sounds like a franchise.
Sounds like a good idea. Cool, dude. You're up next.
All right. So
Let's go.
I don't know if this needs any introduction, but my
Power
best
Rangers.
read or top read for the month of January was actually some Strange Academy.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Oh.
Strange
Cool.
Academy 15.
Yeah.
You know, gas lamp on
Oh,
the
you
cover
know what?
there.
I've already messed this whole thing up. Here we go.
Oh.
I forgot to bigify Ozzy there. There we go.
There we go.
Sleepless, baby.
Yeah. I went sleepless.
Oh wait,
for
he's
you,
got
Keyz.
sleeves and
Just for you,
dude
bud.
doesn't. What
Bro.
the hell is going on in the world?
I meant to
I
troll him, but
shivers,
he
bro.
trolled me with the sleeves. But no, if you guys aren't reading Strange Academy right now, it's unreal. Honestly, it's so seamless. when I read it, it feels like, you're watching a TV show or you're watching a movie, right? And I feel like it could transition into that, maybe in the future at some point. And it would just be so easy to do it. The art's amazing. The writing, like I said, it's like you're watching something right now. And just the issue itself is getting pretty interesting right now. I don't know if you guys are all caught up.
It's coming to an end as well. Like this
It
run,
is
right?
coming to an end, yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
sort
kind
of,
of
yeah,
curious to see
sort
how
of.
they wrap everything up right now, because I don't know. Right now, it's quite interesting, especially with Calvin. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but he didn't have any powers there for a little bit, and now he's dealing with Gaslamp, who grants wishes. And to everyone's surprise, Calvin now has powers, and they're trying to figure out what happened.
Huh.
And basically, Calvin, to keep his wishes going, he needs to pay Gaslamp. And he's like, I don't have any money, I'm broke. Gaslamp says, well, you're not broke in one sense. I need customers. I'll keep your wish going if you give me customers. So Calvin is basically a drug dealer right now for Gaslamp. So he's going to all the different students in the school, trying to grant these different wishes and stuff. So
Cool.
I'm interested to see where it goes, man. And
Nice.
I'd love to see this turn into something in the future, or even just continue the series at some point, because it's been phenomenal.
Nice. I'm becoming
Yeah.
a Scotty Young fan because of some of his art, and
Oh, his
now
art's great.
I need to read some of his work as well. So
No,
Actually,
it's really
decent
good,
writer,
man.
Like,
If you guys
yeah.
haven't read it, I definitely recommend picking
Cool.
it up and giving it a read.
Yeah,
You'll fly right through it. You'll be immersed the whole way through.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have not read a single issue of that yet.
No
but
way.
It's
No,
yeah,
I
it's
haven't read
been
it
on
either,
my,
yeah.
my
Drac.
to-read list. Definitely.
Isn't it just
That's one
Hogwarts?
series I need to get to.
Yeah, it's a good read, and they are doing a second semester for it or whatever.
Okay.
So it will be continuing. So
Oh,
it might be a cliffhanger ending to this.
yeah, that's what I think is going to happen too. They're just going to leave it right on a cliffhanger, and obviously, they're going to have to
Yeah,
finish that
especially
at some point.
since they announced the relaunch already. Like,
So,
Exactly.
a question for you guys. I'm not familiar with the run, but there's a rumor that Bloodstone's going to join, I guess, in the next the Lyra.
Oh, the new.
Lyra?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't heard about this yet, but
No,
that'd be quite exciting, honestly.
I read.
yeah, actually, there's rumors about her and
Eva.
oh man, I can't remember the other character's name right offhand, but it's Reptile's cousin, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh,
Eva.
okay,
She's
yeah.
already been
Yeah,
seen in
coming
the actual
to-
issue right at the
Was it the
very
back
end.
of her head or something? Or
Well, you actually see the side of her face.
side. Okay.
Yeah. She
Okay,
doesn't say
cool.
anything, but you see her walk by. You don't see her walking, obviously, but you
Yeah.
see her. She's like kind of like walking by in the background, and it's like, aha.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
I
there's
heard,
rumors that these characters are going to probably show up in, I guess, the second semester
Mhm.
series or whatever. So
Cool. Nice.
yeah, I go.
Yeah, I heard
Excellent.
Mephisto's going to be in it.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so confirmed.
He makes an appearance. Yes.
So I definitely recommend giving this a read, guys, if you have the opportunity.
Cool. Nice. Yes. Right on. Who's up?
Oh man, it looks
Oh,
like
there
it's
we
me.
go. There we
All right,
go.
so my
Sweet.
runner-up book. This is this face. I'm sorry, and dude, I'm sorry. Anyone that's Seven Secrets fan, I'm sorry. This is the runner-up book for the month of January for best read. It is the start of a new arc, which is awesome.
Okay.
Definitely a little bit of change of pace, but I feel like it was like just for new readers that just jumped on 13. It was like nothing really progressed forward,
Okay.
but it is set in motion. So 14 is going to be a dope read. I got to go with the Scorched one. You guys know I'm a Spawn fan. It is
yeah.
not the best cover, but I needed to complete
Yeah.
the connecting cover set. It's a booth cover. It is a love letter to Spawn fans out there. So you got She Spawn, Medieval Spawn, Al Simmons regular Spawn. You got a Plague Spawn running around. You have some that make cameo appearances that are from like toy lines that have never been released in like comics before.
Cool.
It is so dope. Everybody has like their equal shine.
Nice.
It's wicked. Yeah, they even bring back characters from like early Spawn runs. And yeah, if this is a Swedish you jump into, you don't need to know that much from
I was just
the
gonna
run
ask.
before. No, you can easily. This
You
is
can
a
just hop
seamless-
in.
You can just hop in because
Yeah, right on.
the regular Spawn run before it split from like issue 306 to what are we at now? 320. I'd say issue 306, 320. There's jack shit happened. So now finally things are happening, and this is it's a beautiful baby. It's done by it's written by Sean Lewis.
Nice.
Killing it so far. It was released in January, so I picked this for my best January read.
Yeah.
This is runner-up. Amazing series thus far. This issue in particular, I feel like if there was more to it, easily would have taken the cake. But yeah, man.
That's awesome.
Good
Nice.
pick, man. Good pick for sure.
Yeah, great.
Unlike there's 2 other Spawn universe books. Those are like King Spawn. Do not jump into that if you're a new reader. That is some convoluted craziness.
I grabbed the first issue.
Bro,
I think everybody did, right?
Yeah, I grabbed it and I was like, well, I have no idea what the hell's going on, man.
I literally I've read all the Spawn books, and I was like, wow, what is this? Is so jumbled. Like
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So either start off with Gunslinger or this Scorch. Those are your 2 best starters.
Gunslinger, I enjoyed.
Gunslinger.
Yeah, I
Oh,
really
yeah, that
enjoyed
shit was
that.
I'm a big fan of Gunslinger. Yeah.
Yo, you know?
Oh yeah.
We know, bro.
Facey boy.
All right, Face. So you got a slideshow here.
So
I don't know which.
special.
I don't know which one
Yeah,
of these
that's
books
right.
is your top read. I assume it's this. Is it the?
Okay,
is it-
so my top read is actually Timeless.
Oh, okay, that's not the one I was gonna
Oh,
pick. But
There
There we
we
go. Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, I actually picked this as my top read, and I know it got hot actually because of this cover, the Miss Minutes cover. People were big on that. She actually doesn't appear in the story at all.
Shocker.
Yeah, the story actually centers on a character. He's a new guy. His name is Anatoly Petrov, and he's writing a book, and he's writing it about the greatest villain in history, and he's writing it about Doom, which Kang kind of takes that a little bit personal. So obviously he's got to visit this guy and persuade him that Kang is the greatest villain of all time, and the way he goes about doing it is pretty interesting. I don't want to reveal too much, but yeah, in this issue, obviously Kang does best Doom somehow, and sort of convince Anatoly Petrov of his perspective, even if it's wrong, because Kang blows. But,
Wow.
but the other thing that was really, that I really liked about this issue was there's actually, it's kind of like I think if I remember right, it's like a 2-page spread at the end. Sort of like one big image, but there's a couple different panels in it that gives you some foreshadowing of what's going to be going on in the Marvel Universe. In the near future, possibly. We saw the images of the Punisher with the new symbol, a couple other things that are going to be going on. So just this issue, it was a cool story. Like I said, I don't necessarily think personally that Kang's the best villain or whatever, but I did like how he went about it in this issue and proving his point to this guy, and just the images that we get at the end, really kind of make me hopeful for the future of the Marvel Universe and some good stories. Looks like there's going to be some interesting changes to come and some good stories to watch.
Nice. Do you think that that they're now actively using books to set the stage for the MCU and for other projects? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think I think it's more and more pervasive.
Yeah, I think they're kind of like sort of dipping their toes in the water as far as that goes. I mean, because you're starting to see more and more correlation and similarities between the two.
Right. Yeah.
Things that don't necessarily match up. Because originally, like for instance, Nick Fury was an old white guy, and
he was.
Now he's basically Samuel L. Jackson in the cinematic universe and the Marvel universe. So it does seem over time they are changing things to make the things kind of line up more, and even potentially using it as an advertising tool. So
100%, man.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm just glad to hear that somebody read this and enjoyed it. 'Cause all I kept hearing about was this damn Miss Minutes cover.
I know, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There was actually a lot in this issue too. So
Yeah, I picked it up. I just didn't read it. I did not pick up this cover. I got the A cover, which
I love the
prefer,
A cover. It's
actually.
great.
But-
With,
I was
with
going to
Yeah.
say, I think a lot of people who just picked up this cover didn't even
Yeah.
open the book.
Probably
100%,
not.
man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
call them out.
Hey, I'll say.
Yeah, calling them out. Yeah, doing it.
right on. Those are some good picks. I like that.
Yeah,
Right,
man.
yeah, absolutely.
What's
So,
the next category?
I guess what we're gonna do next. What do you think? We do best favorite cover. of
Yeah, I
January?
think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
do
gonna be
it.
interesting. Yeah.
All right.
So let's go. I mean, I guess we can just go in whatever order that comes up. How about that? Let's do
All right,
Let's
this
that.
do
looks
it.
bad because it's
Spin the
Spawn
wheel.
back to back. This looks bad. I'm not Spawn obsessed, but
You are just
He's lying.
wait,
He is.
hold on a second
He's
here. I
definitely
think it's
lying.
just a little bit Spawn obsessed, which is fine. Which is totally fine.
Nothing
We
wrong
all
with that.
we all have our
Yeah.
character, right?
Jeez, it's
I
okay. It's
swear.
like me and Power Rangers.
oh god,
Dude, you like
This is
right?
not
you like
lame.
Power Rangers? Oh
No,
He does.
no.
Who knew?
fucking dude. Gunslinger Spawn. I think it's 5. Oh, issue 4. Matina cover. Oh my god, that
Oh.
ring.
Ooh,
There we go.
that's
Oh my
sexy.
god!
Yeah.
Wow.
It-
Hold
yo,
on. I don't think I've ever
honestly,
seen that. That's awesome.
The camera
Yeah,
doesn't do it
nice.
justice. The
Wow.
camera does not do it justice. And I had to go with the backup by possibly one of my favorite new. I will say newer. Definitely broke out 2021 in my eyes. Bjorn Barron's
Yeah.
325 cover,
Oh yeah.
straight out of Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
character dropped in like Spawn 301 ish, and oh my god, that stupid ring! But you can see the head on the ground. It's dope. It's
Oh
unreal.
wow, yeah.
That's a
Straight
good
up,
cover.
just a finish him moment, and yeah, I could, yeah, I had to go with that cover.
Yeah,
That was
Bjorn's killing it, man. With
Unreal.
what was that? What was that cover he did that was really the Spawn cover? That I think they did a Virgin variant for it. Was it medieval?
yeah,
It was
yeah,
like-
yeah, yeah.
It was like a
Like
medieval.
Coliseum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome. That was the first time I ever saw him do a cover. But yeah,
I commented on one of his posts, and I was like, "Yo, on it, your style really complements Spawn so well." And he's like, "That's because I grew up with Spawn. and,
Spawn. Cool,
like,
nice.
Like I created this style for Spawn." Is what he said, and I was like, "Oh, firstly, he responded to me, so that was cool. Secondly, I
Yeah.
was like, no way,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
cool.
Yo,
Man,
Nice.
going over here.
Yeah, honestly, I think last year was his breakout.
Yeah,
And I think this year he's gonna take over, man.
nice. It was
Oh,
cool to
yeah.
hear. I remember hearing the Todd father mention how I think he found him. Like he'd seen his art, and then he approached him. He's like, "Yeah, let's do some work together," which is kind of cool, right? Like for him to like actively seek out like and see something and be like, "Let's do something together," which is cool.
Mhm.
Honestly,
Yeah,
especially a
for
man
sure.
with that ego, the Todd father ego, especially. Yeah, that's pretty.
I think he's a cool guy. I don't know.
He's cool. He's cool.
he's
I mean,
cool.
He just loves himself a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
You don't say.
All right.
Cool.
This
Someone X-Man.
That's a great cover.
it's great cover. Both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
The Ring of
I-
Death.
I can see why you couldn't decide. You know, those are
couldn't.
both amazing. Yeah.
Right. Honestly, the Matina in real, like in person, is just.
I'd never seen that.
Yes.
I'd never seen. What is that? A B cover or
I want to say this was the A actually.
was it?
Oh really? Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Nice.
All right.
Cool.
Q, what do you
Oh, I'm up.
got?
Oh yeah.
Where to go? So, man, you know,
I know what it's gonna be. I
you know what
already
it's gonna be,
Yeah, I know.
right?
Uh oh.
It's the killer. It's a killer cover. It's for me, it's the cover of the year. Like it just crushes everything else.
Yeah.
Raza.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Like as soon as I saw this thing, I knew I needed to have a copy, and I was happy to score one. But
Mm.
I don't think there's any spec to this book at all. It's just the cover.
Cover.
Yeah, just the B cover, right?
Raza.
Braza.
I have 2 coming in the mail.
Yeah,
That cover
Nice.
definitely, that cover was definitely fire when it came out. People were after that.
yeah.
What do you mean it was?
It's just awesome.
I
Yeah,
like
right.
the shadow
Yeah.
too.
Like the
You know
moon,
what
yeah,
Halloween
like the Moon Knight shadow there is just awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Just badass.
It's pretty badass. Yeah,
it reminds me of Jeff Lemire. I think I want to say it's Moon Knight Volume 6 or 7. There's some killer covers in there. Very similar style.
okay.
So good. Definitely slept on.
I just like the little blood splatter and everything.
Yo, like
The small
oh.
details in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolling up the sleeve there.
Yeah, rolling up the sleeve.
I'm jealous. My
Been there in
LCS
business.
didn't have a single copy, so I had to order it.
No
So I haven't
way.
seen it in real life yet. I haven't
Oh, man.
Neither
Oh,
have I. Yeah, I
I had
couldn't
to
get
get a
I couldn't
couple. I had to
find it.
get 2.
You know what? The
No,
you know
I'm
what?
gonna- I want the rolling up the sleeve though seems a little late in the game since everybody's already laid the fuck out though.
Oh no,
You know what I mean?
this guy still wants a little piece of something.
He's like,
That-
hey,
that's true. He could be getting.
He's
back.
like, dude,
Yeah,
He's like, I ain't done yet.
please,
I ain't
no.
done yet.
I need
Let
some
me
more.
go.
Yeah, I need some more. The thing with this book was I knew it was coming out, and I knew I was gonna try and find it for that new comic book day, and I was going to different LCSs and whatever, and I went to one, and the A cover was sitting there, and I saw another book behind it, and I just did this, the little, and then I saw
Nice.
this cover, and I was like, so
Right on.
it was a nice little score. Yes, yeah, Drac, you knew which cover it was.
That's
Yeah.
a good pick, man. That's a damn good pick.
If I had picked that up, it would have been my
Okay.
top pick
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
pretty cool. Yeah.
But I didn't get it, so I picked something else.
Oh,
Um,
snap.
Also a very cool cover. I absolutely love this character. So yeah, this is my favorite cover that I picked up. Of course, it's Wastelander's Doom number
Oh,
1.
yeah, that's good.
The Jose
Yeah.
Maria Casanovas cover.
That's sick.
Just
Yeah.
an immediate classic Doom cover. Right
Doom
there.
is the badass villain for sure.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's the best. And
He's the
yeah, that's a wicked cover. By
That's
Casanovas.
fantastic. Yeah, that's a great cover.
Who did that cover? Do you know by chance?
Casanovas?
Casanova? Okay.
Jose
don't
Maria
know.
Casanovas. Yeah.
That detail in the back is so cool.
That's what I was looking
Yeah,
at too.
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
like-
pretty
oh.
subtle, but it's just like it's
Yeah,
pretty
it's there.
badass.
It's like a
Mhm.
Mount Rushmore with
Yeah.
Big Doom
Of
there,
Doom.
and
And
I've
I
read
mean, he's
Skull.
got,
Who
you
else
know,
we
just
got?
the classic Doom pose there. You know, can't go wrong with that.
Is that Red
Yeah.
Skull there as well?
Yeah, that's Red Skull.
Yeah.
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 Who else is on there?
I can't tell who.
You can't tell. Yeah, it looks like
Is
that
that
one's under
Kang beside
construction.
Maybe he should be there.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's my pick. That's
a
love
great
this
cover.
Solid, man.
Definitely.
Solid.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Nice. This is awesome. I thought we were gonna have a little crossover. Like I thought we
I
were all gonna
honestly
be
thought
like,
the
yeah,
same too. I was a little worried for
this
a
is good.
second.
This
I
is
was
great.
like,
This is awesome.
Well, I do know that none of you guys picked this up or have picked this.
I know
one.
which. I think I know
Oh,
which
no.
book. I think I know which book it is.
So
Go,
I had to go with Power Rangers Universe
Yeah.
too.
Oh my god, that's what
Oh.
I picked, dude.
No, is it?
Was it actually?
No, it's not.
Okay. No way, man. There's no
He's out of
way.
here.
Yeah, so I had to go with this. Like Vincenzo Riccardi is just a
That's
phenomenal artist. Like I've been following him on Instagram now, and like all his work is just mind blowing. Like it's just pure works of art.
That's an acid trip, bro.
Like this
That's
guy is
crazy,
right
yeah.
out of Milan, Italy, and he does covers mainly just for Boom Studios, Image, and he does a little bit of IDW. But like this is like how do you say no to this?
That's what
Yo, is that-
happens
is that racial?
when the other Rangers look at the
Yeah.
Blue Ranger after dropping acid.
Honestly.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a 1 in 25,
Okay.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's this is supposed to be the Dino Ranger, is it? Can't remember. But
That's cool. Yeah.
yeah. It's
Is he doing any work on books that are not Power Rangers?
yeah, he does. He did one recently for Something Is Killing the Children.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think it was 20 or 21 the issue. Yeah, it's a variant cover.
There's some great artists coming out of Italy for sure.
Yeah,
It's
I think
too bad we don't-
I got a picture here. Maybe. Oh, here it is, right here. For issue 21, he just posted this on his Instagram.
Oh, cool.
nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
Like
That's
that's
pretty
his
dope.
style of art. Like
Yeah,
everything
that's
looks
dope.
like that. So it's just
That's trippy.
phenomenal.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
I need to get this.
That's what happens when you do art on acid.
You're not wrong, man. He probably is, but the guy's just killing it.
Wouldn't be the first time, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not wrong.
Hey, if it works, it works.
it works. It works. Yeah, if you remember to do the work.
And finish it.
Details.
But,
Cool, that's awesome.
Like
all
that.
Any
right.
work he's gonna put out, I'm definitely gonna be picking it up because
Yeah.
it blows my
Nice.
mind.
Yeah, it's a great pick.
That is
It's
awesome.
on my radar now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we have
And Face, I got
Faith.
your slide here, and I do believe I know which book it is, right? The Black Panther? Is that correct?
No,
No.
the other one.
No.
TMN.
Oh, okay, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is that the one?
Okay.
Face, is that the one?
Yep. That's
Okay,
the one.
perfect. Okay, perfect.
I went with this one. Like, I'm personally just a big fan of Eastman and his art style. I have been since he originally started with the Turtles, in the early Mirage run and everything like that. And we're starting to see him all over the place. I mean, he's done several covers on Marvel books recently, for the Thing and
Superman.
Yeah, he's done it. Yep, he did a Superman cover. So he's kind of been all over the place recently. And mostly we've seen him, doing characters that we've already seen him doing for the most part with the Ninja Turtles or more established characters, over in Marvel and DC. So this is the first time we really got to see him do anything, like as far as like really new characters. I mean, Jenica's new as far as the Turtles go, but she's still a turtle. So, and these guys, even though they're very similar to the Turtles, it just has a different vibe with the Punk Frogs. And I loved what he did there with the moon behind him and everything like that. So this is the cover I picked for this one.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It reminds me of a rip-off Battletoads cover.
I
I don't know if anyone ever played that game, the old arcade. I don't know what it is.
What the hell is Battletoads?
Oh my god, it's a
Right.
side-scroller video game. Wait, are you
Are
serious?
you saying a home
No,
video
I
game or
remember
like
Battletoads.
No,
Oh, yeah,
arcade as well.
arcade? Okay.
Yeah, arcade and
And NES.
Super Nintendo. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
NES and SNES. Yeah, man, they were these guys, but Toads, and there was like Pimple
Yeah.
Zit and some
Yeah.
other guy I can't remember. Rash Pimple Zit. Oh, this is going back, man. So many memories unlocking.
There was also another one in, I think it was in the 90s, the Cyber Frogs.
Oh my god.
Cyber.
A series that I think, who did that? Ethan Van Cyber, I think, did the Cyber Frogs.
Okay.
They're
So
pretty
this
similar.
This is a new squad to the series, yeah?
Yeah.
Are they introduced in this
Well,
issue? Or?
they're new to it. Hyper can give you probably more information on it than I could. They're new to this continuity for sure,
Like
and I think they're a different take on a variation of that, similar characters from
I
before.
gotcha.
But
Yeah, they were in the original series back in the day, right?
yeah,
As far as I'm
for sure.
aware. And
Yeah,
this
they're
is the
not
first
like
introduction
exactly
to
the same,
this.
but they're right. They're a variation of those same characters, I believe.
Yeah.
Yo, Eastman could have done like a black light on this cover. That would have been unreal. Like just
No
highlighting
doubt.
the clothes.
Yeah.
That would have been.
That would have been sweet too.
Yo,
No
dude,
doubt.
the
Yo,
back is-
that's genius remark idea.
damn.
Call
Did
him
no
up.
one else realize this man's wearing like a Thriller jacket in the back, like the Michael Jackson with the shoulder pads?
The shoulders, yes.
See it.
Bro,
I think it's it's kind of Thriller-esque for sure. Yeah.
maybe kind of doing the moonwalk there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, maybe there you go. But I'm a fan of Eastman's work too. Like, I mean, I don't really pick up the Turtles books, but I do. If he does a cover for Marvel, like I grab the Carnage, I grab the Superman, or sort of the DC one that he did. Like I'll grab his books when he does different covers because I just like them. They're really different. So
Exactly. He has a very unique style.
they're
Sure.
very. If you see it, you're like, that's definitely an Eastman book. So
Yep.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
That's
you can
fair.
tell the
That's- yeah,
style right
that's-
away, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right on, good
That's
pick,
awesome.
man.
Nice.
Okay, all
Nice.
right.
Great pick.
I didn't see that coming.
No, neither did I. That was a good one though. All
Yeah,
right,
excellent.
guys.
Hyper will be proud of that one.
It's gonna shed a little
Hyper
tear
proud.
for you. All right.
Um,
What are we going with next, boys?
I
I
guess
think we've got
we got
Yeah.
back issue up next. Our
Yeah.
favorite back
Oh,
issue
shit.
pickup.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
looks like you're
I'm
up
up, eh?
first, dude. Yeah.
All right.
dun, 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 dun.
So
Sleepless Beauty.
I like this random selection.
yeah,
that's
so do I.
happening here.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm just gonna show the book first, and then I'll give a little
Yo, whip
Yeah,
it
sure.
out.
spiel on it. So I found this in the back issues.
Nice.
No way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is Nova number 2, second appearance of Nova, first appearance of the Condor, and Powerhouse. Is it? Yeah.
Now,
And-
wait, is that Sam Alexander or Dick Ryder?
Dick Ryder.
That's the writer. That's the writer.
Dick Ryder himself. So
Nice.
I've been on a little run of picking up all of Sam Alexander books as I could. So I was just looking for Sam Alexander books, especially since Nova #1 right now is kind of getting a little up there in price. But I pulled this out of a shop in Belleville for $4, and I couldn't
Nice.
believe it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's only got one spine tick on it. It's not color breaking, so it can easily be pressed out, and it's in mint condition, man.
Hey,
not,
be
nice.
careful with that
Perfect.
word. Be
Yeah.
careful with that word, man. Put the near in front. Near, man.
Near mint, near mint. But for $4, like you can't go wrong, right?
Some of the Nova back issues, like the first one, you can usually find them for a pretty good price, and they're usually in pretty good shape, right? Yeah.
And this is going right now on eBay for anywhere from $30 and up. So
Nice.
$4.
Yeah. I grabbed one a few months ago.
Man.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, as did I. Yeah.
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah.
Good
That's
thing I
right.
have
Yeah.
two of them, actually.
Second
Yeah.
appearances, guys. You know,
Right?
they're definitely overlooked.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
a
sure.
lot of like origin stories and
That too,
et
yeah,
cetera, right?
for sure.
Definitely. Cool. That's a
And
great
honestly,
pick.
it was pretty clear that it was, Richard Rider. I just had to throw in the Dick Rider.
Yeah, I
Is
know.
that gonna be? Is that Dick Rider or?
You just wanted to hear me say it, Dick Rider.
I think a lot of people.
It needs to be clarified for people who really don't know much about the character that this is Dick
Exactly.
Rider.
We need to know these things.
Actually. That's fair.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous copy. Couldn't go
Hopefully
wrong.
they don't go Google Dick Rider.
Yeah, do not. Yeah, anybody watching it in the rewind, or you watching the rewind, do not Google Dick Rider, Richard Rider.
You're not gonna
And
get
if
the
you
results
do-
you want.
If you do, don't blame us.
It's gonna be in the comments. I just Googled Dick Rider.
Weirdest cover I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's not a comic.
Oh no.
Yeah, just ask this man here all about it. We got Keyz, you're up.
All
There we
right. Wow, that was a sweet.
I love that.
That was good. I
segue.
like that.
That
Great
was
segue.
brilliant.
Oh
And
my
Keyz
god.
just rolled with it.
Speaking of Dick Rider,
People, yeah,
That was pretty
wrote,
pretty much it.
This artist Gleason for this damn cover. I picked this up
nice. There you go.
in January. There, it was
Yeah.
like $5 in the back issue. Man, I can't believe it was in my store. But I gotta shout this out. And I shouted out in a live stream before. But January, I didn't really do much back issue hunting for the most part. Like, to be honest, most of my LCSs were cleared out. But I'm also trying to save up for those bigger
Yeah.
books, right?
Yeah.
Or the
No, you're
personal
right.
grails, the gold books. But a dude from the community, Tim Sinkovich, blessed me with this Spawn
Oh,
257.
yeah.
He hit me
Nice.
up.
Great.
He's like, "Hey, Keyz, I'm not really a Spawn guy.
That's
I have
awesome.
some books that I need to go get.
You got a little
I'll take
wet
this
when
off
he
my
gave you
hands."
that,
And I was like,
didn't you?
"Yeah." Say
Nice.
what?
I said you got a little wet when he gave you that, didn't you?
Fully erect. The hammer is like Mjolnir strong, bro.
Tim's a great guy. Tim's a great guy.
Yeah.
So that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I picked it up at the end of January, so it still counts for my January
Yep.
pickups.
For
Right
sure.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
man.
That's great.
Awesome time meeting the guy. He's genuine dude, man. Good shit.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a lover of comics for sure. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping
good
he's
guy.
at
I
the
met him.
show there in March.
Yeah,
Love
I
to
met
meet
him
him.
with Newbie at the last show in
That you
Mississauga.
did.
So
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
nice.
yeah he'll meet up with us in March for sure.
Nice.
Nice.
It's gonna be a time.
Yeah,
I feel like
cool.
I've seen a similar cover to that once or twice before. For some
Honestly,
reason.
I think
wanna say
somebody
Spider-Man stole it.
yeah, that was done. I'm not sure when, but it was done.
I think
There might
maybe
be an
just once or
homage out there
twice.
somewhere, maybe.
Somebody's
I
been
don't know.
copying
It
that.
does
Yeah.
kind of look familiar, but
I can't put my finger on it.
no.
Well, whoever's copying that cover, stop it right now. You're being a dick rider, all right?
Oh. Got him.
Got him.
All right. So that's awesome.
That's great. Yeah,
yeah.
good.
Hey
yeah.
man, the community coming together. It was awesome. It's just
Yeah.
I
awesome.
always love seeing everyone's back issue finds. You
Yo,
never know
you
what you're
know,
gonna pull out of those bins, guys.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
never know, and that's the thrill of the hunt. At least for me, it's just you're going, then you're like, there it is.
I honestly have to hunt up with Jack and Ozzy, man. I gotta make that little
Yeah.
hour and whatever trek, and I gotta
You're
go
welcome.
because
Yeah.
Got it.
over
Yeah.
here it's been pillaged. So
Really? Okay.
pillaged.
Yeah, I know Newbie gets around, right? So
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
sorry.
All right. Let's see what treasures you found.
So I did pay. I'm not saying it was definitely on a premium, but it definitely wasn't like just like dollar bin fine. So I've been trying to track down some Star Wars books. And I was happy to find this little beauty.
Hey,
Some Afra.
Nice.
hey.
So this is the one per store, I think.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's not that. Yeah, this was the one per store for the Dr. Afra. When we get her, eventually we're gonna, she's gonna
It's
arrive.
inevitable.
I think it's inevitable.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to pick up books when I can that fairly reasonably priced.
Hey,
But
that's a good spec
Smart man,
book
yo.
too.
Yeah.
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 Smart man.
But I was happy to find this in the Star Wars bin, and it wasn't a back issue bin for sure. But I paid a little bit more than a couple bucks for it, but it was definitely worth it. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Hell
for
yeah,
sure.
man.
So
Right on.
yeah, that's my little pickup.
I like the black and white covers too. Just
They're
Contrast.
pretty subtle. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
the regular A cover looks exactly the same, but it's got a little patina to it.
Yeah.
But this black and white, I think it's a one per store. I'm pretty sure it is. So,
And being as we just got Bleeker St, it's only a matter of time. It seems like
like, I mean, she's gonna follow along because he's that's
Yeah.
he's right there, like the kind of like sort of tied. Like, I think we're gonna get the murder droids first, and then her, and then
that would make some kind of sense.
right. So yeah, that's cool. That's my little
Good
score.
find, man.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
All right, so
I think I know what you're gonna show.
I don't
think
know. Maybe. Yeah, you might.
I
So
think you're
January was very light month for me for back issues. I didn't find a whole lot, nothing crazy, but I did find something that, believe it or not, I did not own before. But as a proud Canadian comic book collector, I'm required by law to own a copy of this, and that is
Oh,
Alpha Flight number
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Finally,
If you're too
finally got my
Canuck.
hands on a copy.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
God.
took
You
me
have
long
to.
enough, but I got it.
Being
And
a
this
Canadian,
thing
you
is a
have to.
beauty, absolutely perfect condition.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Wait, did you pull this out of back issue, Ben? Where the hell
Yes.
did you... Damn,
Yep.
bro.
Woohoo.
I was
can still
really
find them,
hoping
yeah.
I was really hoping we were about to start the Captain Canuck spec.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. In the
Yeah.
back of my mind, I was like, is it going to be a Captain Canuck or is it going to be Alpha Flight?
That
Right.
is
Glad you
you
pulled that
man.
out.
Yeah,
That's
no,
beautiful.
for me, I prefer this. And,
Oh, for sure.
Makes sense.
and there's been a lot of talk of Alpha Flight lately. So I'm glad
Mhm.
I got this now because I don't think that this the value's going down on this
Yeah.
anytime soon.
I think
know,
That's a great book.
Yeah.
If
could
I
be
had bought
awesome.
it a bit earlier, I could have found this in a dollar bin. But you know what? Given the condition, I was happy to pay a bit more for it.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
yeah, it's phenomenal. I'm just happy to finally own one of these bad boys.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
Every true Canadian comic collector needs to have one of those in the PC for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Me too.
I'll tell you what.
Keyz.
I'll get one eventually.
I was gonna say, are you saying you don't have one?
I don't
Keyz?
have one. I don't have
Oh,
one. Man.
my
Oh,
heart.
no?
Team.
Oh, okay.
My heart.
If Marvel watches comic book YouTube, they're definitely developing Alpha Flight because
Yeah.
there's a whole lot of comic book fans up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have been looking at first appearances just on eBay. I'm just looking at what they're going for right now.
For Alpha Flight?
For Alpha Flight.
Yeah, they're-
the
you can-
Uncanny, what is it? I forget the number, but
One of our fellow kingpins, Hyper, is picking a lot of Alpha Flight up these days.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Man,
If
crazy.
you need to know anything about Alpha Flight or looking for some certain issues, Hyper's just been picking them left, right, and center.
Even in the Alpha, I thought that's even in the Alpha Flight run, there's like super cheap like first appearances and
Oh, yeah.
of characters and stuff to
Damn,
find
that's
in back issue bins. I've been finding them pretty readily, but that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
yeah. This was great. Definitely my favorite back issue
All right,
find,
that's I'll pick up for sure.
of the month. Well,
Right
second
on, man.
favorite. You'll see my favorite
Uh-oh,
coming up for
uh-oh.
my spec, but this was awesome. So yeah, there we go.
Peace.
And I guess Face, you're up next, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
With what do you got here?
I think he had The
the Marvel
Marvel
Comics
Comics
presents.
presents.
Okay, so your back issue pickup right here. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He
man.
lying. He
Yeah.
lying. He lying.
I actually have a lot of copies of this now.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I had one before this month. At least one. I might have had two. And we were at the shop, and they actually had 3 of them in the bins for $1. So of course, had to grab it because it's a great deal
That's
that
great.
we got on it, and obviously that makes it my favorite back issue pickup because these are pretty hot right now. Everybody's getting into Wolverine. He's going to be coming eventually, and this origin issue is one of the keys.
Yeah.
I mean it's a couple step down, but
dude, for $1, you can't go
exactly.
wrong.
You
Like,
can't go wrong with it.
That's the that's the
$1,
whole thing
yeah.
with back issues, man.
I
That's
think
amazing. Yeah.
that is awesome. I think when people get like they're getting priced out of like the first appearances, whatever, I think this is going to be the go-to book. To be honest with you.
Yeah, exactly.
I absolutely love this book. Always have. I own several copies myself, and
Covers phenomenal.
it's one of my favorite Wolverine covers. Like it's a top 10 Wolverine cover for me. Easily.
Hell yeah.
Just because I pulled when Face sent me the pics, I grabbed my copy just because I just want to show the back covers. I have the back. I just want to show the back cover of this because it is a wraparound.
Slap,
Mhm.
okay.
Like it is. If you want to biggie size that, you can just see the
Boom.
because the back cover is because the back cover on all these Marvel Comics presents are awesome. There we go.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
Oh wow, yeah, that's sweet, man. I actually had no idea. I don't know.
Yeah, all of them have I think it's a wraparound. So
Mhm.
yeah.
And there was a whole series of Wolverine covers right around that issue that were really good covers. So, that's just kind of the big one that starts off like the origin story that everyone kind of goes after. So
yes, that whole run of Weapon X that continues by Barry Windsor Smith. Those are all incredible covers.
definitely.
Yeah, and all of those are heating up right now.
Solid pickups for $1. Can't go wrong.
Shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Shit.
Cool. Nice. That's
All
great,
right,
gentlemen. All right, so
so,
we're
yeah.
on to
We're on our final pick. Our
The
spec.
spec.
We all have
This will be
Somebody
the
say
overlap.
spec?
this is we're all gonna have the same book.
Yeah, this will be the overlap. How many
Spec
people
pickup.
have it?
All right.
Is
You know
it
what?
unanimous?
Yes,
Are we talking about this one?
I can't see that one, but I'm gonna say yes.
you know what? Just because I know everybody else is gonna, I'm not gonna show it because it was my backup. So you guys can bring up that one. So I have a different one.
Okay.
This is so we have the Doctor Strange coming up, and we know that we're going to be getting X-Men at some point. How they're going to introduce them, I'm not 100% sure, but why not have the first meeting of Doctor Strange and the X-Men?
Oh,
nice.
Shit, that's smart.
I like it.
This is and also origin of Nightcrawler. So
Oh, even better. Oh,
Double
like-
header.
I think this is for me. I think it's a smart book to kind of pick up. So
And what issue is that?
That's this is King Size Annual 4.
Annual number 4.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's my little spec book. I know we were trying to because I had for this month the spec book, but I know other people are going to be talking about that book. So I just diverted. I just diverted.
This book?
I just that book. Yeah.
No. He's talking
just
about
diverted.
this one.
Not that one.
Oh, that's right. That one.
Yeah.
So, but that's I want to. Let's have that. We'll have that conversation when we get to that book.
Hell yeah.
All right, who's up?
Yeah, we
Who's
might have
up?
to work that out.
We got dude. Where did he go?
I'll take over the reins.
All right,
baby,
we're gonna
don't
go
worry.
with Keyz.
Okay.
Then.
All right.
Go.
So we're gonna talk about the other book in a second.
Yeah.
So I had a backup book.
Okay.
Nobody. I don't think anyone's dropped DC yet, have they? In this video.
No.
So
I
let me
don't
show
think
DC some love. Milestone returns. I'm a massive Static fan.
Yeah.
So this issue in particular reintroduces, I lie, characters from the Static Shock animated series into actual comics, man. So we have like first appearance of someone called Talon, Shiv, Onyx, giant rock guy, Anoni, which is like a snake-like creature, and they all were like the coolest. I lie, there's one missing. They were so pretty decent villains from the animated series that are finally in the comics, so you kind of know where the future of Static and Milestone are going. And then there's also a reintroduction of Puff, who was from the first volume of Static, issue 10, and a reintroduction of Destruct, but they're more like their animated series counterparts, like their design.
And all this is confirmed, like it's coming, right? Like they're gonna do something with Static. Right?
They are Milestone is doing a animated movie, which will be the Milestone that's like Static, Icon. I'm hoping to God, Blood Syndicate in there. Rocket, obviously.
I've been grabbing the Blood Syndicate books.
They're so good, man. I've been reading them, and they're so good. I don't know why I passed them on earlier in life, but yeah. And then Michael B. Jordan is working on a Static project, whether that's going to be live action for sure.
Yeah.
Will these specific characters come into that live action? It's a little dicey. We might see like a cameo of one or two of them, but they're more of an animated style, to be completely frank. It was a sleeper. It's going to be a sleeper for a while until
I think it will be for
somebody talks about Milestone, and Yeah.
I think when I read the read about it, it was like that's pretty awesome. That's great.
I'm stoked.
He's dropping the keys.
Boom! Get it before it reaches that app.
All right, awesome.
Cool.
All right, let's go with you, dude. What do you got here?
All right, guys. So this is a spec that I've been specking on for a year now.
A spec within spec.
And it's just
spec in the spec.
They're connecting the dots more and more, day by day, week by week. Not trailer by trailer, but with the original trailer.
You just see dude in front of like a whiteboard with like string everywhere.
What bam!
That guy right now.
What bam!
Yeah.
Right. So this is 188, but it's the lenticular.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's great.
I actually just recently picked this up in the third week of January. I was on the road working.
But they also have the non-lenticular of that, right?
Yes. They have the non-lenticular of this is issue 25, but then they have a second print which has blue writing.
Okay.
And it's not a lenticular, but that's the second print.
Oh, second print. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's a great pick.
I've been specking on the Sun King for a while now, and when they dropped that trailer, the closed caption said Arthur Harrow. Everyone's like, oh, Fist of Khonshu issue 2.
Yeah,
but,
buddy.
Come on, guys. It's his only appearance. I think we're gonna see them merge together because Patient 86, Sun King. We don't hear his first name. We don't know his name. We just know that he's the Sun King, Patient 86. Arthur Harrow, other than issue 2 of Fist of Khonshu, that's his only appearance.
Yeah, that was it.
He's not that big of a character.
It's a cool alias.
There's other like when you watch a trailer, like you see his disciples, you see
that's
possibly
exactly where I was gonna go with it.
You see he's possibly on an island, like all these things. Like,
and if you read the series too, the Sun King in the actual issue looks like Ethan Hawke's character with the long hair.
Well, what's the issue where he has when he's with the
that's 190, 2 issues later.
He looks like that. Like that looks
exactly
like the character.
And then Ethan Hawke also said he's basing his character off a notorious cult leader, David Koresh. The Sun King is a cult leader, and in the trailer, you literally see him as he's walking through the
whole.
People are trying to touch him, grab him. That doesn't speak cult leader to you guys. Like I don't know what does.
I think they're sitting back laughing at everybody buying the
Arthur Harrow. I think so, man.
Like,
I don't even have a copy of that myself, but
it went from like a $2
I'm telling you.
I
think
like it went out like how much? It was over $100, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was a $2 bin book, and now
it was a dollar bin book. Yeah.
But I've been picking up 188 since last year, and ever since I knew that may be the route they might take, and now with that trailer dropped, I'm like. My heart's set, man. I'm thinking it's Sun King. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong.
I don't think I'm wrong, guys. I think they're gonna merge the two, and I'm gonna be like,
if you're right,
Oh, we lost him.
Nope. But like I said, I've been specking on this for about a year now. But
Yeah.
I
think
this is the way
I
they
was
do
doing
it.
the exact same thing. I picked up a couple copies of that because I was like, I kind of when the news about Ethan Hawke came out, I'm like, you're just putting like all these things together. So anytime I saw it and I just picked it up. I was happy to grab it for I think $5-6 each time. So yeah,
all the dots are connecting right now between what Ethan Hawke's saying, what is in the story, what the character looks like, and what we've seen in the trailer and what's happening. It's just
Hold up,
it just makes sense.
I need one of you guys to convince me right now, though, that Drax not about to take off and save Mary Jane.
Wow.
Bro, my man looks like Tobey Maguire right there.
Yo, actually though.
We lost him. He'll be
back.
He'll be back.
Black symbiote suit, about to shit on face for saying that.
Oh shit, Bully Drac coming back.
That's the youngest.
But yeah, if you guys see those issues out there, grab them because they're only going to go up. And if we get another trailer before anything else drops, it's going to go up even more. And as soon as that the story comes out, right? As soon as we get it on Disney Plus, it's over.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, that book's just going to explode. Yeah. I think it's going to go like many more times over than Arthur Harrow book. Before
the trailer dropped on our Christmas show, I actually gave one away to one of our viewers. Yeah. So,
I didn't win it.
Sorry. You gotta be on the other side, man. No.
Here we are. Yeah, I just lost my connection there.
No worries, man.
You went to go save Mary Jane, right?
Yo.
Yeah,
That's it.
He's gonna definitely see that in the replay.
So yes. I'll go. Okay. Maybe before I go up, maybe you want to talk about this book that.
All right, everybody on three, pull it out.
Expecting, right? Hold on, let me see.
Oh yeah,
I lost those. That's not it. It is.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is Face's pick right here.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I actually had a backup pick too, just in case everybody picked that. I figured I could get something different. But since nobody else went with it yet, I guess
give her.
Might as well go ahead and run with it. I think everybody knows what the spec on this character is. There's a lot of people that have some really high hopes for this character, and that's cool. I personally went with specifically the cover A when I told Ozzy, the slide for this one, because I think the cover A is the best play here, because it's it's not the insane prices that 1 in 25 is, but this is still a cool new character that they're introducing to the Wakanda part of the universe that has a very different vibe. He's not going to be a villain, that's pretty clear, but he's definitely not necessarily on the side of the Black Panther and that set of Wakanda, like the royal family. He has some aversions to how they've been using the vibranium and technology and everything like that. So, his perspective is very, very unique for
100%.
The part of the world that they're introducing him to, and putting him as a hero. So it's cool to see how they develop that character in the future. And the people getting as excited as they are about this character, it almost kind of does feel like one of those self-fulfilling prophecy type things. Like, I think Marvel's going to know the reception they're getting and be more willing to use the character and everything like that. They see people like the design, they're interested, so why wouldn't they use him?
Yeah.
Yo, his name literally translates to worthy to serve in like Nigerian, man. So I believe he's going to serve the people. I picked this copy up, I read it, and I was like, okay, I need to read the first two first. So I went, picked them up.
Do you think the numbers are justified though away for this issue?
No, right out the gate like that, no.
The sales, I don't think so.
Well, the thing is,
but like
it's kind of tough to say, because
$1,000?
as far as the 1 in 25, those prices are fucking insane.
That's what I'm saying.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
At this point, they are insane. If you got it,
kudos,
FOC or whatever, that's where it was at. prices for the A cover,
Justified.
it does seem like a pretty quick rise, but at the same time, you know, let's just hypothetically, if the book kind of sat around on shelves and people didn't get excited about it and weren't paying this kind of money for it, this character might fade into, you know, obscurity. You know, people don't get excited and start paying $30 an issue for it. Marvel doesn't start paying attention, and they're like, okay, well, it's kind of a flop. We don't really need to use him that much. You might see him show up here and there, but you know, how many characters has that happened to in the past where they were supposed to be huge,
gentle?
Yeah, exactly. So it could be a good thing seeing those prices.
I think we're in a day and an age that everything is accelerated. And I do want to go, like, I mean, it's going to happen. Like they're comparing this to Miles. I just want to go back just to the UF4, and I mentioned this before. It took a long time for that book to take off, for it to reach the heights that it is. I'm not saying this character is the next Miles, but I'm just saying in terms of the popularity and the price of a book, this is just, everything is just really accelerated right now. There's so many more eyes on books right now. So I think that's sure the Bleeding Cool article really bumped it up, but there's just you know, it was inevitable it was gonna you know, come to light. So I just think that because everything is so accelerated, I don't think that it's out of question that the book is commanding that kind of price. Does that sound wrong? Like, I mean, I think I know.
Would you?
I can understand the A cover, but that 1 in 25 going for $1,000, like that's
that is a lot.
My money there.
It's a lot of
crazy.
money,
Yeah.
but it's holding it.
That's
like,
true though.
It's holding, like, it's not coming down, you know, quickly. So
And there's probably not a huge amount of them out there, because I mean, really, who's ordering 25 copies of it?
that's
You know,
the other thing too. And even this cover A, I don't think there's a lot of them out there, or even the B cover, to be honest with you. So
Two things on this. One of the covers got pushed back, and it's being released next week. This week, is it? This week.
I think this week, yeah,
it's the Just Go cover.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. And then also, I don't know if you guys noticed, issue 5.
Did
you
you see it?
It has some resemblances.
There you go.
To Ultimate Fallout 4, right? Like same stance, same everything. He's holding his mask, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe something to be on the lookout for. And
they could be messing with us. I don't know.
Yeah,
that too, though, right? It's been done before.
Yeah.
All marketing, right?
But I also think, and so many people have said this, like, Marvel's in a position now, they've put it out there, they've listened, they see the response. Now they really have to tread lightly how they're going to handle this.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
They really have to be careful. They really have to be careful. So that's all I'm saying. I don't know where this character is going. I don't want to like give any ideas. I just think that they have to be careful. That's it.
Oh, absolutely. For sure, because there's definitely a such thing as overexposure. I mean,
right?
DC and like the Batman Who Laughs, and you know that was one of the coolest characters that they've introduced in the last few years. But then, how fucking much did we get?
Yeah.
So you know,
absolutely. Good pick though, man.
Great
Glad we talked about
absolutely.
it. Yeah. No, for sure.
All right, so I guess I got the last spec pick here. So before I show it, I'll just say, like, I've been thinking about, you know, what's ahead for the MCU, Disney Plus, and that means X-Men, that means Wolverine. Those are two surefire things.
Oh yeah,
you can't go wrong with those. And especially Wolverine, right? You know, now we all know Hulk 180, Hulk 181. Most people are pressed out of those books. I myself am. So I've been thinking, looking at, you know, what are some more affordable key books for this character? Maybe ones that people aren't really talking about right now. Marvel Comics Presents 72 is a great one. I would absolutely pick that up. And this is another one for Wolverine Keyz. You know, for such a popular character, he doesn't have a ton of real, you know, key books, just a few minor keys here and there. But in terms of, you know, things that Wolverine's involved with, or things that happen to him, there's not a ton of huge books like this. But this is one of them, and it is Uncanny X-Men 133. And
that's
that
a
is
beautiful book.
first
Oh yeah, that Reaver's cover.
solo Wolverine story, first solo Wolverine cover. Meaning no Hulk, no other X-Men. These guys don't count. Just guys gonna shut up. And I love this cover. I mean, when you think of Wolverine, you think of him like just shredding up a whole bunch of like ninjas or
Slashing.
just I mean, whoever these guys are, they're having a bad time right now. So
They ain't getting up too quick after that.
Nah, buddy.
So I think that for X-Men and Wolverine, Keyz specifically Wolverine, I think this is a really good one to pick up right now while it's still fairly cheap.
Yeah, that's a great
no
book.
one seems to really be talking about it much, and I mean, first it's Wolverine's first story on his own. Also, this is the issue, although it's alluded to in a previous issue. This is the issue where it is confirmed that he has a healing factor. This is where we find out, oh shit, this dude can heal himself. Yeah.
That's a damn
So
good pick.
couple of key things there with this book.
Yeah,
That's a
know.
great book. You're right. You're right about a lot of like key books. Like there's a lot of like interesting books that are associated with Wolverine, but there's no like huge like big keys. That's why
really,
I think
no.
That's why I think people will definitely go after a book like that or the origin story.
Origin, exactly. You got to look for things like that. And this is, I mean, that's just such a great cover.
Oh, it's an awesome cover.
Yeah, you can't go
That's a
wrong.
classic cover.
That's it.
Yeah.
And, it's kind of funny too because like you were saying about his keys and everything like that. Obviously you have Hulk 180, 181, and then you get into GSX and his X-Men appearances there. After that, you might look at his solo series. You got the mini series and his first ongoing. He's had a lot of volumes, and most of those number ones people don't really care about.
No,
but this issue
really.
that you picked here really gets slept on a lot as a Wolverine key, and it's sort of like the issue that kind of made Wolverine for a lot of people. Like this really showed like how much of a badass he was. He went in there and just fucking handled the Reavers. I mean, in this issue. And it was really where a lot of people, kind of became a fan of Wolverine. So this is definitely a solid Wolverine pickup.
Damn,
And a newsie. That's a nice little newsie.
Oh, yeah.
Newsie
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
A subtle flex. Look at you.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful
Man,
copy.
Right on, man.
I mean, it's it's that I thought that was a really great find. It wasn't one I was specifically looking for at the time. Like I had already been thinking, like I'm always looking for those Marvel Comics Presents books or, something like that. But then when I saw that my shop had this, I was like, oh wait, I think I know what this book is, and I was like, yeah, it is. It's exactly what I think it is, and so found that very cool.
Nice.
My favorite pick of the month was this.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Great
bro.
pickup.
Nice.
Damn, man.
Cool.
Some
was
good
good,
picks
yeah.
there, guys.
Some great books. And it was, and again, not a lot of crossover, which is, that's the best thing. Everybody's got their own sort of, way to do it, which is kind of cool.
I was all prepared with the backup on the spec picking, and I got to think about it, and I was like, being as I'm slides, I'm probably gonna go last, and everybody else is gonna be like picking some other shit because we all know everybody's going after that Black Panther 3. I was like, I might as well just stay with it.
Makes sense, right?
Face for your backup for your back issue there. You should just put like found a picture of Hulk 181 or something, just balled out.
Yeah,
Probably
right.
not even
Found
true.
it. Found it.
Might
Found
want
it on
to
the
check
second
on
issue.
this.
Oh, wait, no.
That would have been good.
Could be an important character in the future. I don't know.
Keyword good.
Hell of a second appearance.
Right on.
All right.
Cool. All right, guys. Well,
Yeah,
that was a blast. That's fun for the first gathering of us and going through these books.
And for many more to come.
Cool.
Should we do,
you
like
want
an outro thing?
Yeah, let's do an outro thing. Here, Drac is very good at this.
All right, what am I doing?
Just do an outro. Just
All
do a
right.
little sign up for everybody.
Okay. So, 1 second here. Yeah. So there you have it,
Just-
everyone. Those are our. Okay, let's start that over.
That was good.
That was no, we
Staying in there.
We gotta use that one. That was
In there.
one take, right?
Oh, that was
Steal.
good.
Drac is very good at this.
I was
thinking
trying to
about-
say,
still-
I was trying to say two things at once.
You still thinking about Mary Jane, so
That's it. And Lady Minyaka.
and Lady
Oh
Minyaka.
god, that was so fucking funny when he said that shit.
Yeah,
I died.
It was like, bro, he saw M and shipped it.
that was it. Yeah,
He was like,
yeah.
Just let
Yeah,
the
whatever.
sounds come out and see where we end up.
Yeah, he just opened his mouth. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
All right. So there you have it.
Yeah.
Those are all of our picks for January, and I thought this was fantastic. Our first episode of this. We're gonna be doing this every month from now on. Assuming we're all still buying comic books, right?
I think it's gonna be a thing, yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. Those are the picks. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.
We could use
That was
that.
it right there.
There you go.
One take
Later.
later.
No, let's do this. So we'll show the last book and then just do this. Okay, bye.